My father was very worried about my future because he was a poor man. He couldn't afford getting me into a university because at that time, university, you have to pay around 100 pesos that he did not have.
Nancy Morejon comes from a working-class family in Havana, Cuba. Her father worked at the docks, and her mother was a seamstress. From a young age, they instilled in her a value of education and an awareness of social class divides.
In 59 was the emergency of the revolution.
Y de todos será la victoria. Patria o muerte, venceremos.
Then 1960 and 1961 was very important because there was the literacy campaign. I took part in it. I finished my senior high school. In 62, I was getting in the university. I was allowed to know because it was free. My father was released of paying 100 pesos. It seems very, very simple. It is not. It's my truth. And I'm telling it to you. I could be a professional. I could study at the level of a university because of that. Because education was free in my country under Fidel Castro.
Despite her humble beginnings, Nancy rose to become a key voice in global literature. During a visit to Washington, D.C., she shared one of her most powerful poems, Mujer Negra, or Black Woman.
It is concrete in terms of race, in terms of gender. It's very graphic.
Todavía huelo la espuma del mar que me hicieron atravesar. La noche no puedo recordarla, ni el mismo océano podría recordarla. Pero no olvido el primer Alcatraz que divisé. Altas las nubes como inocentes testigos presenciales. ¿Acaso no he olvidado ni mi costa perdida, ni mi lengua ancestral?
Her poetry is highly regarded as it reflects and explores Cuba's culture, its struggles and resilience.
I think that creative writing is irrational. There are things that you know, and there are things that you don't. And it's the healthier. Because if you program everything, if you plan everything, there is something which is not going to work. So I did not have the pretension to everlast with that poem. But the poem by itself is everlasting.
Me dejaron aquí y aquí he vivido. Y porque trabajé como una bestia, aquí volví a nacer. Su merced me compró en una plaza, bordé la casaca de su merced y un hijo macho le parí. Mi hijo no tuvo nombre. Y su merced murió a manos de un impecable lord inglés.
It's bitter. A reader can think about that woman was pregnant by that specific lord, and her son had no name. Can you imagine that? It's a very specific fact through which we explain our identity. And it is a diverse identity, not only for Cuba, but for many other Caribbean islands, specifically to the Hispanic Caribbean. So it is sad there is an unleash in that woman, being aware that she's alone, that she has been abandoned. There is the birth of a literature or a creative writing that comes from the back of mothers. A good experience, a bad experience, there's always the history of your mother. And this is so important to our times in which gender is a factor you cannot erase. And that's the contribution, I think, of that poem, is the whole experience of the passage, the crossing, slavery, and colonial times that still endure and still hits our history.
De días de sol y guerra de rapiña.
You have to admit that writing poetry is a job, is a work, which includes to contemplate that sightseeing. That's my job, to look at that, to look at the light, and to reflect it in a poem. Oh, I do trust in that. And although I believe in inspiration, it's like a mixture, You write, you are inspired, you write a little bit, and then you put that paper in a drawer, you leave it 24 hours, 24 days, and then you come back, you take it out, and then you rewrite. Because words, are like toys, and you go here and there and you move them. And finally, you got your goal or not. Sometimes you don't. But that's the only way. You have to work, you have to reflect. That's very important. And you have to love words, because words are the tools you have for expressing yourself.